Friday, August 3rd, coming up on an all-new View. It's Hair Loss Awareness Month, but we're showing you there's hope for the nearly 30 million women dealing with it with the latest, most effective ways to prevent baldness and even grow new hair. All that, hot topics and more, coming up on The View.
Women are suffering from hair loss, and they know that it's not just a problem that men deal with. So since it's Hair Loss Awareness Month, we are finding out the latest ways to fight it from dermatologist Dr. Doris Day. Welcome back. So I didn't realize that this was that's a huge number. Is it all ages of women, and how do they lose it differently than men?
So both men and women lose hair loss. Up to 30 million women suffer from hair loss. And just to give you a number, up to 50% of women by the age of 50 will have complained of hair thinning.
Yeah, but they're not bald the way men are.
They don't get bald the same way. That's a great point.
Is that a pattern?
Yeah.
Men and women do have different patterns. So the male pattern hair loss is that they start to lose in the temple region, then the crown, and then it all kind of meets up, and they typically go completely bald at times.
Okay.
For women, they tend to keep the frontal hairline, and you see a widening of the part, and then the crown kind of thins out over time. But you don't tend to go completely bald in the same way.
Are the causes the same for both men and women? So
genetics is the biggest cause for both men and women, so that is true, but it's a different underlying genetic hormonal pattern for women and for men. So sometimes for women it can be like polycystic hormonal disease, it can be pure genetics. There's also different types. We have some before and afters. This is stress shedding, and this is really not a true hair loss. It's when you go through a stress like childbirth or chemotherapy or a major life event. You can have shedding about 3 months later. There's also an autoimmune condition called alopecia areata, where you lose round patches of hair. This is an internal problem that affects the hair on any part of the body, and sometimes if you're unlucky you could lose all your hair from it, but most of the time with proper treatment we can help it grow back and keep it that way. Stress is a big component there. This is the hormonal female pattern where you could see diffuse thinning through the crown. It's not pure baldness, it's just a lot of thinning throughout the scalp.
Well, we have some solutions here. We actually have a patient, Loretta.
Yes.
Now, let's talk about this. This is a laser cap?
Yeah, so this is a lot of fun. I'm turning on this laser cap. So it's very discreet. You have this low-level laser.
Except your head is going, flashing. It stops traffic lights.
Exactly.
Well, that's not bad.
You wear this throughout the day?
You wear it 20 minutes every day or every other day.
When?
Whenever you want, just 20 minutes a day.
Bald, when you're
no, that's a great question. So the more hair you've lost and the longer you've lost it. So if you're completely bald, let's say as a man or with a woman, the longer the hair is gone, the harder it is to get it back. So it's really when you're noticing the thinning, and women know when the hair is thinning.
Your hair thins a little bit, so you go to your dermatologist, and most dermatologists have these hats and know about this?
No, it's becoming more and more popular, but there's a lot of hype. And what I love about this is it treats the whole scalp at once in 20 minutes.
Every day, 20 minutes.
Every day, 20 minutes.
How expensive is it?
So this is pricey. This is up to $3,000 for this one. But I will tell you,
you own it.
You own it, and also it goes on more than one head, and you can change the hat. So a man might want to wear a
20 minutes a day for how long before your hair goes back?
Everything we do to regrow hair, you have to do indefinitely in order to maintain that hair growth. So we're not curing anything.
Week this is, or every day this is?
This is every day or every other day.
Every day for the rest of your life you wear this hat.
20 minutes.
But the way I look at it, it's 20 minutes of doing it. It treats the whole hair at once. And when you have
it looks funny with a ball gown, but that's okay.
No, I mean, if you're losing your hair, you want a solution, and if that happens to be it, let's talk over the counter.